Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Craig Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldridge joins us on the sidelines. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Rui Hachimura.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Good evening to you, Kev.
Yeah, I love his game. That was a good report. Thank you. Greg, both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Johnson is out there with Derozan, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, they've got Bradley Beal, Rui Hachimura out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Lowry, and it's Kuzma in at the 3. And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Lowry against Ball. Lowry kicks to Hachimura. Carries the long-range jumper. Hachimura's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Wizards. Ball dishes to Levine. No good that time. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Wizards. It's a 3-point game. Lowry passes to Gafford. Back to Lowry. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Washington with the triple.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does. And that confidence rubs off on the team.
Now, here's Ball. 9-point game his last outing. We're about 1 minute into the first. And the rejection by Gafford. And the basket is good. So for Chicago, their last game, a win against New York.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Kuzma. And again, Washington with the triple.
Encouraging to watch Kuzma knock it down. He has to keep taking and hitting these.
Just over a minute and a half played here in this one.
Such a great all-around player, Kyle Lowry.
You know, GA, a star who's also a glue guy. He takes the temperature of the team and gives it whatever it needs, whenever it's needed.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. He's still so young. Right? You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Free throw good, Levine. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. There's the pass to Hachimura. Right wing. Wizards passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Kuzma inside. Derozan defending. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Levine, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Inside, Zach can be so crafty, working around the D and finding his shot.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Lowry. Gafford trying to break free. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got 5.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Bulls trail by 5. Vucevic is screen on Lowry. Outside, Levine. To the right side. A wide open look here for Vucevic. That's good. And it's Levine with the assist.
Up in his playmaking skills. When Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Lowry against Ball. Hachimura down low. Over Johnson. Hachimura, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Levine for 3, nailed from three-point land. 7 points in the game.
Boy, there's a certain beauty to that high-arching jumper. Levine showing us the range.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They beat the Bulls during their last encounter in Chicago.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a group.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Derozan. A 14-point game for him in the win against New York. And the rejection by Gafford. Wizards leading by 3. Kuzma finds Beal. Here's Gafford. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual. Oh, no, he didn't. So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
It's feature time. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
And Washington going with a whole new group here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Whitey's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Washington's gone a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. And Oladipo kicks to Harrell. Pass to Kispert. Neto is surveying the floor. The shot's good from Kispert.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Here's Caruso. Passes to Williams. To shoot. Here's Bradley. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Neto. Now the feed to Harrell. Oladipo outside. White with the defensive effort. Chicago trailing here. First shot, first basket. He's off the blocks fast.
Terrific play in the paint by Kobe White. Uses his athleticism to find a shot.
Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Over to the wing. There's the pass to Harrell. Back to Bertans.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Johnson. Bulls have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Here's White. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. taken away by Johnson, and it's the Bulls with the ball. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Pass to Bertens. An even 3-on-3 break. 1:12 left in the first quarter. Bradley kicks to Caruso. Outside, White. Lock at 6. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Bradley can't get it to go. Wizards trail by 4. Kispert, the pass to Bertens. Out to the right wing. Here's Neto. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Kispert, no good. Chicago with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Caruso. No good with the triple. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Trailing by 4. Money from the wing.
And the touch Oladipo puts on his shots. So silky. He just glides it in from there.
From deep. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, Bradley Beal has 4 brothers who played football. So how did he settle on basketball?
Mom said in high school, whoever.
Simple. And it seems like it worked out for him.
No question. And his mother coached him up. So some all-around sports talent in the Beal family.
Wizards foul.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Gill is out there with Avdia. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Gafford in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Caldwell-Pope pass to Beal. Gafford kicks to Avdia. He takes it in and finished off by Avdia.
I'll tell you, at his eyes, once he gets it in there, it's over.
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, it seemed like they got every shot they wanted. I'm sure they wish every game could be that way.
And yes, it's good.
Rising to the challenge, KCP often deterred by physical play, converts through the contact on that one.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Now Ball. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Vucevic is screen on Beal. Gafford against Ball. And the rejection by Gafford. Caldwell-Pope on the wing. Kicks it to Avdia. Gill against Derozan. Gill the pass to Avdia. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. For Chicago, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And DeMar DeRozan, the bucket on the assist by White. DeRozan's got his first bucket in this one. And it's really a delicate balance, isn't it, Steve, for some of the teams at this point, trying to keep guys rested and ready for the playoffs, but also not wanting to lose any momentum.
Kevin, there's much more of a focus on that now. You're totally right. Balancing the workload across the entire team is almost a science at this point.
By finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
He's so explosive. Derozan able to make plays inside, causing the defense to have to make a tough decision.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Beal, the pass to Gill. And the 3 ball is good. Gill's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
All right, fans, time to get up on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise.
So for the Wizards, Hachimura is checked in for Gill, and Kyle Lowry subbed in for Bradley Beal.
That was your Wizards dance team. Let's make some noise.
Chicago leading. Outside ball. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the Bulls with another miss.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Caldwell Pope outside. Gafford inside. Vucevic on him. So they take the lead. Avdia's got 5.
There's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the deep.
Ball kicks to White. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And the Bulls lead by 1.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now, here's Gafford. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The pass to Avdia. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Contavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Williams, he's checked in for the Bulls. Caldwell Pope against White. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. Pass to Vucevic. White looking around. Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
Kyle
personal
Lowry
foul.
picks one up there.
Second team
Kobe
foul.
White has a lightning-quick first step. It sticks in your mind if you're a defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for White.
And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. And both free throws good for White. And Greg, with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Saturday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Boston matchup, that's where you have got to bring your A game, especially when you know you're going to be fighting an uphill battle all night long. I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Your Wizards answer.
Washington making some changes. Alvis Bertans checks in for Daniel Gafford. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Avdia. And it's Oladipo in for Caldwell Pope. Johnson's checked in for Chicago. Alex Caruso comes in for Zach LaVine. Wizards trail by 5. Outside Lowry. Hachimura the pass to Bertens. Back to Hachimura. Connects from three-point range. Hachimura's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Bradley kicks to Williams. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. And now let's take a look at the most efficient scoring teams in the NBA. Number 1, the Wizards.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Now here's Lowry. He's guarded closely. Here's Bertens. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Williams sets a screen for White. Over Lowry. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 2.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes, different folks.
Yeah, but DA, I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Here's Bertans. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. The shot by Lowry, no good. The Bulls leading by 4. Takes a step back. They get the rebound. Johnson lays it up off the glass. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Which section wants a T-shirt? And your Wizards answer.
So for the Wizards, Montrez Harrell, he's checked in for Hachimura. Kisper comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Raul Neto is subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Wizards trail by 6. Kisper with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. 1:07 left to play here in the second quarter. Left train. The offensive rebound. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul. It'll go to the line.
That's his
All right,
first
a moment here to
personal
look at the
foul.
stats for
First team
Bertans.
foul.
How his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging
At the
6
line
points a
for
game,
Washington.
3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective. The 2026 Man of the Year winner, Montrez Harrell, provides energy and scoring off the bench.
And he sinks the second. And as effective as he's been throughout his career, Harrell has remained a reserve. Steve, why does he fit that role so well?
I think Kevin at 6'7", not the prototypical size for the center position, but he is instant offense, and with the reserve, he gets all he can eat.
Now here's White. 11 points for him in that last game against New York. Shot clock at 2. Stolen by Kispert. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. And he comes up with the deuce. Kispert's got his second basket of the night.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead. They host the Clippers after this game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Scooped up. Bradley can't get it to go. Washington's gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. Oladipo misses. Williams finds White. From deep 3-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Bulls lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Here with head coach Billy Donovan. Coach, it's been...
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Good to have you with us. With the season in its latter portion, let's look at the Eastern Conference playoff race.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins. And now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And let's shift focus now to the featured matchup with the Chicago Bulls, who find themselves in a close one.
You have to love a team that pounds the offensive glass. That's going to gain you extra possessions. And check this out. Sometimes just having more offensive chances than your opponent wins the basketball game.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Chicago leading by 3. So for Chicago right now, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Derozan out there with Johnson, and it's Vucevic in at the center. Now here's Ball. He kicks to Vucevic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up from the corner. Headshot off. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Lowry against Ball. Here's Hachimura. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Left side Levine. Sweet move. And the jam by Levine.
No denying Zach LaVine's hops. Flies right up and sometimes over the hoop to jam it in.
Wizards trail by 5. Lowry passes to Gafford. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lowry kicks to Hachimura. This one for 3. Bean with the rebound.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. Lowry drives in. Here's Gafford. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Gafford's got his first points of the game.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Here's Derozan. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ball surveying the defense. Vucevic's screen on Lowry. Spins. Ball from long range. That shot is off. Wizards have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Tipped away. Beal the pass to Kuzma. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. To the middle. And here's Derozan. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Wizards trail by 4. Outside Beal. Kuzma finds Gafford. Back to Kuzma. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Yep, that one goes. Derozan's got the lead up to 6 now for Chicago.
One of the best mid-range shooters in the NBA, DeMar DeRozan makes a living from this spot.
The loudest and craziest fans get a t-shirt. Let's make some noise. And your Wizards dancer.
So for the Wizards, Gill is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Avdia comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Kyle Lowry. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Beal the pass to Gill. It's Beal on the wing. He's covered by Ball. And a wide open look for Hachimura. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist.
Defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Ball kicks to Caruso. Vucevic a screen on Hachimura. Passes it to Vucevic. A 3-ball. No good that time. Now the Wizards take it the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Now, here's Avdia. He's covered by Ball. Fades away. Avdia can't hit. The Bulls leading by 3. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Now here is Hachimura following the miss by Derozan.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Ball. Here's the 3. And that one's good. Caruso. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Wizards trail by 6. Pass to Gill. Back to Beal. The 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Derozan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Ball. Good. It's Derozan picking up the assist. Derozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Levine with it. Now Beal defending. Here's Caruso. And the Bulls another 3. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
Now that one, the Bulls lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Caldwell Pope. .157 left in the third quarter. Chicago calls timeout
on the floor. Bulls timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt? All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
So for the Bulls, Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's White in for Lonzo Ball. .151 left to play here in the third. Caruso, the pass to White. He feeds it to Bradley. Just 5 on the clock. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Out to Derozan. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Bertans finds Harrell. And here is Kispert. They get it again. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
This is Montrez Harrell, strong offensive rebounder with the skill to make good on the second chance.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The Bulls leading by 8. There's 57 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bradley is screen on Bertans. Knocked loose. DeRozan with it. And now by Kispert. Now DeRozan. Down low. And here we go. Washington fast break. And it's Neto in the corner. Harrell high post. Working on Williams. Now here's Harrell. He's guarded by Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Knocks down the 3-ball. Oladipo's got 5.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Here's DeRozan. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 7.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Come on, fans.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Wizards trail by 7. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Washington, They've got Daniel Gafford. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Harrell. And it's Kuzma in at the 3, the small forward.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Lowry against Ball. Outside Williams. Vucevic setting the pick for Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Oladipo, here we go. It's stolen by Oladipo. And the layup's good off the glass. Oladipo's got 5 points in the quarter.
This is light work for Oladipo. If the D doesn't force him out of that area, they're done.
And Vucevic kicks to Williams. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Williams. And it's 6 points for Vucevic.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
It's stolen by Vucevic. In transition, here come the Bulls. White, wide open. He fires. Off target from three-point range. Lowry finds Kuzma. No good on the 3. Chicago leading by 4. Outside, Ball. Williams scanning the floor. The pass to Vucevic. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game for the Wizards. Hachimura comes in for Montrez Harrell. And Beal subbed in for Victor Oladipo. And a change for the Bulls. Levine's checked in for Kobe White. Washington on D. Ball, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Gafford. And again, no good by Chicago. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. And Lowry has it in the corner. Cool, it's Beal picking up the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist in this one.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
To the left wing. Kuzma against Williams. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Gafford passes to Hachimura. That puts them in the lead.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Johnson sets the screen for Levine. Here he goes. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
It's really personal. Nobody's accused Levine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, wouldn't he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. He hits the second from the line.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Lowry kicks to Kuzma over Williams, and Washington again with the bucket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic. It is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Johnson finds Levine. Offensive rebound.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Kuzma passes to Lowry. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Ball dishes to Levine. Vucevic a screen on Beal. Pass to Vucevic. Fires the 3. Kuzma pulls it in.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And it's a 4-point Wizards lead.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
It's time for T-shirt. All right, coming onto the court, make some noise for your Wizards answer.
Bulls making a switch here. Derozan's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep them focused.
Thank you, David. Ball kicks to Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. That one doesn't go. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Bulls trail by 6. Outside, ball. Here's the dish to Levine. Vucevic is screen on Beal. Here's Levine. And again, Chicago. No good.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Gafford passes to Beal. Carries it from 3-point range. Beal's got the lead up to 9 now for the Wizards.
Finding a little rhythm here. They have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Here's ball, and the rejection by Lowry.
Flashing the veteran instincts on defense there. Lowry is crafty at using his size and IQ to swat shots away.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
It's been tremendous job of play calling and execution. They just continue to increase this lead.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Ball kicks to Derozan. Shot clock at 5. From 13 feet, it goes down.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
To the left side wing. Kuzma finds Gafford. Derozan brings the double team. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Great job by Hachimura to not lose his concentration. Boy, he plays with great focus and energy.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
What tremendous passing we've seen from them today. A very unselfish performance all around.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
And that one falls for Hachimura.
And although he started playing the game later in life, Hachimura has picked it up well, and exciting young player to watch.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Beal gets a wide open look, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry, but it can go the other way as well.
Floats one up, and Johnson with the lane good.
The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. Kuzma against DeRozan. Now here is Hachimura. He's tightly guarded. And they'll get another chance. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Zach LaVine.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
At the line for one.
Steve, you played 4 years at Michigan State with all the changes, including pro options for the top prospects. Do you worry at all about the college game?
No, I don't worry about it. In some ways, having more players who stick around is a good thing. But I love the opportunity these young guys are getting. Continuity can lead to beautiful basketball. They just have to make adjustments.
And the shot goes in. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Washington.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And you have to love the effort this team plays with night in and night out, win after win this year, and they have earned it. Tonight will make it 62 wins on the year for them.
They were really smart in the use of that game plan tonight. Used it in their first 2 games against this team, which equal to 2 wins.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Daniel Gafford.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hands.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Here's Caruso. Pass to Levine. From past the arc. That one's not going to go. And the Wizards now going the other way. Here's Gill. Oh, good on the triple. They swipe it. And he dunks it down.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Outside DeRozan. Bradley sets the pick for DeRozan. Shoots over Gafford. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And it's Washington's ball. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Pass to Gill. Gisbert kicks to Neto. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Inspired tonight. They fought hard and at crucial points just made the plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.